Doki Doki Literature Club. All right. All right. This is... What's the little warning they give you? Just give me a sec. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed for reasons. So just FYI on that one, chat. All right, we're loading game. This is... Okay, so where we left off, unfortunately, Sayori had killed herself. And then, which kind of... It was kind of like it led up... It was kind of insinuating that was going to happen. But yeah. Anyway. Now we have to play through, and they said that... So the writer of the game made it seem like that she wasn't even there, if that makes sense. F's in the chat for Sayori. But yeah. Anyway, so this is like a world without Sayori, like written out without it. And if there is anything that comes up in terms of the text documents or anything, I will... I'll show you Legends. All right, let's play. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. So pretty much, Sayori is no longer the reason why we joined the literature club. Monica has just invited us to check it out, and we haven't decided yet. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Okay, yeah. Expect some of that stuff, chat. It's going to be a little disturbing, so if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea, all right? Girl numero uno. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Says girl number 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Critic Zeus. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Wow, we're back to this one. What's up, Anity? How you doing? So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No, I'm not. I'd like to be, but no, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yes, there we go. Listen to Kaz chat. Horror. It's not porn. I feel like my stream's a mature stream anyway, so... No. But like, I wouldn't stream anything... Like that's what you meant, that I wouldn't stream anything. No, like mental health. I don't know, because there was like suicide and stuff. I don't know. If it's better to proceed on the side of caution. But anyway, you're going to go watch some Sailor Moon. All right, fair enough. I respect that, Toby. Is this the second time around as if the first half never happened? Correct, Sapphire. It was nice to meet you both. So I ran into Critic Zeus in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry, I didn't forget about that. But I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Critic Zeus? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, please no spoiler. I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. So true. Chat, if you had to be part of a club in this situation, what would it be? Or create your own? I'd be part of the anime club. See you later, Tess. Thanks for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Have a good one. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Ugh, tell me about it. I'm going to grab some water. I'll be back in a tick. Oh, you're not leaving. Oh, who is? Oh, Toby is. Oh, sorry. All right, Toby. The only club you joined was a Japanese club. Lol. Hot Girls Club. Oh, shit, I missed that. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. I'd be in the Skater Boy club.
Would you say see you later, boy?
Yeah, I would totally say see you later, boy. No worries, Annabelle. How you doing? Playing golf. That's something I will probably never know how to play. I'm not rich enough to play it. Monica must have worked really hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, a good anime, or good mango. Maybe Minecraft Club. Sup, Persephone. Welcome back. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Ooh. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Critic Zeus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Mango. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. We've read all this before. It's kind of like a trek to go through it. Hopefully they're like quick about this. Come on. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Yeah, if you want to play it by yourself, definitely. It's free on Steam. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Wait. Is the writer of this visual novel saying that? Wait. Alright. No, we're all good. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something that I can relate to the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with a rock. Ah, I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Ooh. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Well, thank you, Yuri. You're so insightful. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable. Feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Okay. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decide to take the responsibility of vice president. After all, I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member... Whoa. I haven't agreed to anything yet, chat. I haven't agreed to anything. It seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Critic Zeus? Whoa. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... You thought wrong, you idiots. Humph. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Critic Zeus. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. Well, Sayori... Oh, that's right. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more member before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Oh, damn, Anity. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah, I know. With all their beauty and boobs. Oh my goodness. And their weirdly colored hair. Like, who has pink hair? Who has purple hair? Monika's the only normal one. Do you really mean that, Critic Zeus? Yeah, I do. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really left after all this, I'd be super pissed. Dude, you don't even know me. Critic Zeus, I'm so happy. We can officially become a club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? And thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment, write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Critic Zeus, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monika, with my mediocre writing skills? Find out next time on the Critic Zeus stream, or just right now. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. No, but like, that's not a natural hair color. Come on. No worries, Nick. See you later. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I be happy spending every day after school in a literature club with them? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls, if they're lucky, if they'll have me. All right, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That's colorist. Oh, I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Of course. I cannot convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until my cover. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to press that. Chat, what was that? Can someone clip that so I can read it again? I'm checking happy thoughts again. Damn. All right. Misery, play, determination, fear, defeat, anime, vivaciousness, heaven sent, grief, spinning, essence, uncontrollable, hurt, Doki Doki, skirt, precious, tenacious, raindrops, whisper. Welcome back, Kuro. Hey again, Critic Zeus. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. I lost Glitter as a fan. I feel like Glitter was never really a fan of mine. Her kids were. Thanks for keeping your promise, Critic Zeus. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. It's the biggest commitment I've ever had. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh my god. That is fucking... That is so creepy. Oh, chat. That's a little... Oh my god. Dude, Kuro, thanks for pointing that out. Honestly, that's... If there's anything else like that that comes up and I'm playing and I haven't noticed, please tell me. But don't tell me like in advance. You already have had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps manga collection in the club room. Monika... Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and Mango. Mango is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Critic Zeus. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Oh, what the fuck? It is. Oh my god. Well, I can really say no either way. Chat, this is so fucked. Chat, it's tilting. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try and be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, but, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book that she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh my god. All right, let me look at this poem. All right. So the poem was, I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. That's really fucking dark. Damn. Yeah, you might have noticed in the background that there is someone hanging. Anyway, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri about it. Talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Oh, did her boobs increase? I didn't notice. Did I look at the game folder, and the picture? Yeah, we did that last time. Or has it been updated? Yeah. We checked it already. And traced back. It's gone? Yeah. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Ooh, Monka S. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I did not kill her. I swear I did not. I didn't kill... Oh, hi, Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. I'd actually like to read that book. That sounds interesting. And not read the book. I mean, watch the movie when they finally make it into a movie. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not you. Not the thing about the limbs. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out of nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Critic Zeus? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I can't remember her describing the book last time, to be honest. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different and complex. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? No, not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole... What the fuck was that? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. I think Kuro was talking about the first playthrough of it. That's supposed to be a relatable story. Yeah. Haven't you ever been to a internment camp? an experiment camp. I definitely have been on camp, I can tell you that much, so it's relatable. Definitely did feel like torture too. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're super passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, Kuro, I went and talked to Natsuki, that's right, because we did I did the manga with her. But yeah. I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book and put it in my bag. I'm just going to cover the video with chat. Alright, if it's fine, I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. The game is glitching. Yeah, that's true. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling... Oh my god, I tried to read really quickly, but I can't. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? You're like a Canadian or something. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. I tried to bathe in the feeling of your body heat. Oh my god. It feels like my left arm is in the way. So instead I use my right hand to hold the open book. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you're talking about. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant something else about it. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. So do I. Keep hydrated, chat. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Critic Zeus, did something just happen? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. You worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to it. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you. Silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we would start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I take a mental note. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Let's go with Monica, because I like Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting effort in. Hey, thanks for playing. How you doing? Hi, Critic Zeus. Literally, we just said hello. Having a good time so far? We literally just had a conversation. Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. I'm more settled that way. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Critic Sis. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Critic Sis. I was going to say, ooh, in my head whilst reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easy for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts. It always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time. So I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there, swallowing my fears. I brandish my pen. So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Ugh. Sup, Rouge? Welcome back. I don't know. Oh, you're just lurking? Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, it'll just get okay, we already heard this one, a big dark puddle. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. See you later, Sonny. Yuri. I need to pick me up. Oh. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Nuggies, a perfect pick-me-up. I can't be bothered to walk over and get nuggets, though. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they fit the two together. We heard this before. Also, I've been spending a shit ton of money recently, so I don't want to sort of trying to avoid uselessly spending, I guess, if that makes sense. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. Yeah, it's true, Messi. But this is still a little like mundane. Every now and again I'm checking the directory to see if they added anything new. All right, but I'm glad that you're enjoying it, Messi. Appreciate it. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you some valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts. My process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, is this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light, to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. We read that one. It was the exact same one last time. Directory. Oh, yeah. So literally the directory, so where the game is installed, there's some like weird shit. I'll show you just quickly. Like this is here, that's there, right? And then also this, which has got like, actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her in terms of Sayori, which was a character in this that they got rid of. Well, Monica's was different, yeah. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hulu. Great streaming service. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Critics. Me too. All right, last but not least, Natsuki. All right. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap. We read this one. Yeah, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard like a rock. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. So you did, I guess, more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. What's up, Sarah? I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Ugh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Critics Zeus did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Critics Zeus like my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize. Is she just going to kill Yuri? Is Natsuki just going to kill her? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Critics Zeus appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Ugh, they're just bickering. Why? Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Critic Zeus started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. What the fuck's happening, chat? You really... Chat, what the fuck's happening? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy bitch? Edgy? I'm sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge. Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with you, with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Critics Zeus hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she's noticed I was standing here. Critics Zeus, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get here? How do I know who my Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Natsuki. Yuri. Fucking Monica? Hey, Critic Zeus. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Just doing a little bit of a refresh. No, everything's still the same in the directory. They shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Oh, shit. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Damn. Fucking Christ, that got intense. Yeah, I thought someone was going to get stabbed. Wow. Damn, Annabelle. Congratulations. I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She's crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Oh fuck, she's back in the background. Wait, okay, that's just Sayori. I was going to say, if that's Natsuki, like, are you foreshadowing something? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in a desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki or did. Critic Zeus, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, Monica's fucking creepy as hell now. Okay, I gotta say, Monica, during this, she's just like, yes, everything is just fine. Chat, everything's just fine. Everything will just get better with time. It's fine. It's fine. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility for today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with critics, Zeus. It would be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you Alright, let's do everything really happy. Adventure. Marshmallows. Melody. Which one's like good? Not contamination. Heartbeat, that could be good. Whistle, family, shiny. There we go. Anime, vanilla. Ooh, vanilla's always really nice. Sunset, that's always beautiful. Amazing. Cute. Chocolate. Love chocolate. A kiss. Nothing like a good kiss. Pink. Warm. Happiness. Rainbow. Fluffy. Laugh. Ribbon. Strawberry. Puppy. All right, we got a couple of things, chat. We've updated. All right, okay. All right, chat. We ready? We ready? I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? Okay. Remember, chat? Oh, shit, there's another one? Oh, my God, there's another one, chat. There's a little devil inside. Wait, can we just format this font? There we go. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilty their guilt in comfort food or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by sleeves of a cute new skirt. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Alright. Let's make this like 36. There we go. Damn. Alright, that's a little creepy. I forgot to click on the Workily Dokily word. What Workily Dokily word? All I did was untie the knot. Remember that line forever. It's important. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or of Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading Mango at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. This is weird. What is this? I have no idea. Anyway. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri? I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much, even though I've only been here a couple of days. I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided that there is no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Critic Zeus, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Just letting everyone know in chat. I love you guys. This is a little bit of a dark game. I appreciate you. You're appreciated. Never forget that. You're always welcome here. Okay? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean anything I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez, whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Alright, I just needed to save. No, not at all. What's up, Smeg? I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. No. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't even aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good. But yeah. Still. Are Yuri's breasts really getting that big? I haven't noticed at all. That must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Critic Zeus. Monica smiles at me sweetly. Let's have a little look at Monica. That's the devil. I didn't mean it, any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. She's stuffing her bra, I guarantee it. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Critic Zeus, since your compliments put me in a good mood and my breasts are getting bigger, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah, I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. It's because you love me. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. Wow. If there's one thing that I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Yeah, bitch. She's triple D cup. Is triple D's something? I know double D's. I think I'm an A. Maybe I'm a double A. Battery. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here. So I decided to go look for it. Oh no, chat. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be the nearest watering fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like somebody's sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach around the corner and peer. Yuri? Oh, fuck. Graphical warning. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Critics just do like oolong tea. We really not going to talk about this? Really? Really? Anything is fine. There's not going to be any like sexual stuff in here. I don't think. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm baking tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. What for? Should I even ask that? Yes, triple D is a thing. Wait, I've got to Google this for a second. "3D Systems Corporation." Oh, they're down 24%. Wait, 2.65%. They're down 24 cents. Damn. That's not good. Anyway, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea levels. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself. You must be in good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself to the limit. Oh, I appreciate that, Kuro. You're always worrying about me, Critic Zeus. Wow, That's some detailed notes about double D's. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Critic Zeus, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so... Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because my... You realize talking about bra sizes in any other chat would be, like, catastrophic? I feel like it could be catastrophic. Just be careful, chat. Don't post anything too revealing. My Sharona. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that whilst reading. Yeah. I have a terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. It's a bag of small chocolate... Well, just because one of these characters, her boobs keep growing, and I just made a joke about having triple Ds. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hands that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression that I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading again. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Thanks. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the block. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Critic Zeus? Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Critic Zeus? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Critic Zeus? My heart won't stop pounding, Critic Zeus. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Critic Zeus? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Even if it makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Aha, aha, aha. Aha, aha. It's time to share poems. Really? Really? Monica. I need to check the directory. Yeah, I know, right, Smeg? Oh, I was thinking I was going to have nice dreams tonight, but that's not the case. Critic Zeus, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Wait, how does she know? Chat, how does she know? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she's just trying to get a kind of high from it. It might be even like a sexual thing. That's true. It could be a sexual thing. But the point is, you've even been enabling her. What? I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it to you all. Or all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, it would be probably best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, this girl is fucking... This girl is fucking insane. The colors, they won't... Save me. The colors, they weren't bright. Beautiful colors. Flash, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue... An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, great, sake, king, ching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard and a table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless, of meaningless. Delete her. Delete. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract, but I'm just trying to fuck everything up. Well, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anywho, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's do Yuri. I've been waiting for this all my life. Oh, Lord. Check the directory again. There's nothing else in here. I don't see anything else. Happy Thoughts still looks the same. Copyright's the same. Can You Hear Me is the same. Yeah, it's all the same. Let's see what you've written today. So I should save. She knows she's in a game. Yeah, no, it's kind of weird. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle. Why is there a blotch there? A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding. Bolt head. Bolt head. Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in the time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy snakes, stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheeled. Holy shit. That was written so well. Holy crap. I read that. Oh my God, I was really into that. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on the pen. It is a pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for a keepsake. What's the best she misdebated with it? Anyway, I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Oh, okay. Netsuki, my babe. Netsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. What? Phew, what? Oh, well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then. Keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki's completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you are at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, spending time with her or whatever, but, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. We've read this one before. So she doesn't like Amy who likes spiders. The world is better off without spider lovers. All right. Did her boobs get bigger again? There's no way. Not bad. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of. If people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as 2 of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. There's literally 2 girls. Kind of ironic, even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more. Respect, like in quotations. Thanks. Whatever, we're done sharing. So you can leave now. Reading the special poem, chat. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. I just need it. All right. So if everyone could come and sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything in a good few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Critics Zeus joined, and we've started with some club activities. Yeah, I know, I've noticed Sarah is back. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only really real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as possible, as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard to put something together for the festival. That's even if it's something small. Right, Critic Zeus? Throwing me under the bus. Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Critic Zeus agreeing with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Alrighty. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Critic Zeus joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Critic Zeus isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. You know, you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Critic Zeus want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I? But as I did. But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Critic Zeus, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, thanks, Aden Central for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even going to you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't any other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Critic Zeus, it's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for just a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Yuri says ... This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy here with you. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if I... Oh, Jesus, if she killed herself. All right. Let's just do a little bit of this. I guess, like, just for the rest of the fucking thing, just... There's going to be triggering stuff. Just be careful. All right? If you're susceptible to stuff, I would suggest leaving. I'll see you in next stream. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decisions that's right for the club. What about you, Critic Zeus? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Yeah, I did sell myself to Monica. For sure. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that necessarily is a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. All right. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday. Okay. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Yeah, let's go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. All right. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Critic Zeus? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Critic Zeus before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you. Monica waves as Yuri exits the room. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Critic Zeus, I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you be unhappy. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird. Because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly got to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No. Stop it. Man, that bitch is crazy. Chat, stay away from Monica. Alright, smile, blanket, jump, giggle, puppy, sunny, amazing, music, promise, journey, electricity. Oh shit, wait. Flower, sing, sugar, secretive. Let's just click dazzle, awesome, uncontrollable heartbeat. There we go. Hi, Criticses. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? Seriously, Natsuki? What are you talking about? You say that I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something, but I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they are cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki, nobody cares. Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machines or something? Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah, ha 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 ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Critics, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Critics is already engaged in a novel that we are reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature? Well, fuck yes. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Yeah, this is interesting. Alright. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Sarah, you're off Thank you very much for stopping by. No. I'll open it on Monday because I didn't get time to go up that way today. So, and I plan doing that on Sunday. So because I'm streaming on Monday, that's when I'll open it and I'll make sure you're here. But have a lovely night and thank you very much for the delivery. Appreciate it. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, I have the water pitcher. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. There's going to be a warning, so just be careful, chat. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here. I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place would be to the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something stuck. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri. Kya! I reach the corner. La-di-da-di-da. Wait, did I fuck up? I'm not doing a Sunday stream. Wait, how did? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This happened before. Anything right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird after we just started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a little bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly to get a little too intense. It made people want not to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier to close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time I come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. It's like going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Critics, is it me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we are alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Ah ha ha ha. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you'd never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Is that fucking Monica? Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. We'll see you later. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Literature Club, Critics. But now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Literature Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could have ever wanted. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Critic Zeus? Will? Who should I show my poem to first, chat? Let's just totally disregard everything that just happened. Monica! Don't say I didn't warn you, Critic Zeus. Yuri! Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Critic Zeus, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Critic Zeus. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem close to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good. Makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself whilst reading it over and over. I had a feeling something like that would come up. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Let's just save. Yes, joining Literature Club was a mistake, Dust. You're not wrong. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry. Read it. Cool. What fantastic cursive. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. I see... Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Alright. Should we show Natsuki? I think so. Probably. I don't know. Blood, piss, vomit. I don't know. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just been pissing me off a bit that you don't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay. I guess I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I hate to have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm not going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please, try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Shit. Here comes Monica. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Critic Zeus? If you just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. Just Monica. Let's play Just Monica, chat. Yes. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out festival preparations. And we're just going to completely disregard everything that just happened. Cool. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is coming, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it will help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know that what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Critic Zeus? Critic Zeus is going to help me. Wait, you have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is our work already most suitable, not only your work most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What about your cupcakes? Yeah, please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Critic Zeus around with you in your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay. Then why don't we let Critic Zeus decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yeah, you are, Monica. Just let Critic Zeus make this choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Critic Zeus, I know you're fed up with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice already. Chat, who are we doing? All right, see you later, Annabelle. Thanks for joining the stream. All right, I got to choose Monica, I guess. Yay, you picked me. Just to let you know, I was trying to choose one of the other ones, and it was pushing my mouse down to Monica. You can meet at my house, at your house this weekend. I promise it will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Critic Zeus for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, don't even give me... Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Ha ha ha. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Critic Zeus away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Critic Zeus. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Critic Zeus, no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Aha, 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 aha. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. Those eyes are fucking... Oh my god, Jesus. Okay. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? The music's really weird now. I'm going to turn the music up because it's kind of like important now. Oh, you can hear her breathing? Damn. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you, but it feels so good. Then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is about to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Critic Zeus. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood is in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Critic Zeus, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole. Fucking called it. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself, and I'll be only yours. Does that sound perfect? Tell me, Critic Zeus. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Fuck yeah, I do. I'm all about those crazy girls. What the fuck? Yeah, Kuro, I read it the first time. Do I have to skip this or something? Have a nice weekend? What? What the fuck is this file? No, it's nothing. Alright, let's just keep going. Press the skip button. Oh, let me just save quickly. Yeah, I'll find out what the file... The fuck? So we're just waiting for tomorrow. It just says type file. You're spending the weekend looking at the body. Oh. Is she decomposed or something? Yeah, very, very much so, Kaz. Fuck me. Oh, cool. I love this. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Mitsuki runs away. I'm here. Critic Zeus, did something happen? Mitsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well. That's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Critic Zeus? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script had broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It's gone now. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously. These are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. That's fucking some like that's like some super in-depth theory. Why did I choose this game? I didn't. Chat did. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. You can hear me. Is it working? Yeah. There you are. Hi again, Critic Zeus. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome, everyone, to the Literature Club. Make sure to subscribe to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class last year, and You know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That, you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Critic Zeus. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right at the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward. You know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her. I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to her. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Critic Zeus? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you? Well, I watch from the sidelines. It's torture. Jan, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Critic Zeus. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. It's because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Critic Zeus. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the more expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Critic Zeus. I don't think I have continued to live in this world if I had met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew that you would get over it. How did she know that I played Getting Over It? Alright, this is really fucking creepy. So, that being said, Critic Zeus, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Critic Zeus, will you go on with me? Will you go out with me? Will I go out? Chat, this is the first time a girl has ever asked me out in like 10 years or so. What do I say? So many options. Mary Joey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Doki Doki, Literature Fucked. What's up, Microwave? Yes, I'm so happy. You are my everything. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here, just the two of us. We can be here together forever. Seriously, I don't think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Critic Zeus. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could just delete your whole existence with one click of a button. Thanks, Team Tortuga. Team Tugger PT. Thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out of things. Didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come out to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? I swear to God, if you write something. Monica. Hi again, Critic Zeus. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Critic Zeus, did you write this poem for me? So sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. You know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by one and my only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way in a world of infinite choices. Behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall. I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Can I delete her? Chat, should I delete her? I deleted her. Oh, don't. Just wait. We got this. Oh, fuck. No, I deleted her. Ah! Well, fuck. Wait. Maybe it's in my trash. No, we got this, chat. Don't worry. We got this. What's happening? Critics, what's happening? It hurts. I didn't delete you. You're still there. It hurts so much. I don't know. Help me. Please hurry and help me. No, it does exist. It does. It does. It does exist. That she knows that I'm streaming. All right, we'll go back. We'll go back. I feel like I missed something important, though. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us. Everything. I loved you so much, Critic Zeus. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Well, rip Monica. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can just stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Can I, like, load? Oh, okay. What's the importance of that? What's the importance of Lil Mon Lil Mon. Critic Zeus, you could completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Can I go back? I want to go back. Wait, if I could just close. Should I just close? Wait. Should I quit and try again? Because I want to see that. Nope. Someone says yes, but I feel like I want someone who's played the game before. You can't? Ah, well, okay, we can't. All right. It's not worth a shot. It's the people said you can't. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I can't reload. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I didn't even belong. A world that you want to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... Aww. I forgive her. I've made up my mind. Critic Zeus, I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you... I already did it! I already did it before chat caught up. There's a delay. Then... This game is not suitable for children. No! It's not already school day like any other. I mean, just couples and friends going to school together. I always tell myself I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Sari. One girl, Sari, my neighbor, used to walk to school together. And recently we picked up an old habit once again. Anyway, Critic Zeus, are you proud of me for what? You know, for waking up on time? We've been doing that for a while now. Aha. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school like every day, together every day. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. Cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Critic Zeus, I love you. Oh, wait. Have you decided to join a club? A club? I told you already, I'm not. I start to say what I always do. And I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you're a meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started realizing in a way I envy her. When Sari puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I felt like I should do something special for her. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. Wait, chat. McFlurry's still $2. Kind of feel like a McFlurry, but McDonald's closes in half an hour. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs in a section of school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello! Ah, Critic Zeus, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Girl too. You're the Critic Zeus that Sarah is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. Microwave fan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're at the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Critic says, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Sari's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sari wraps her... Wait, Kuro, who was... Wait, maybe you did it up here. All right. Sorry, don't worry. I was just going to ask about the Twitter account. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping down, up and down. All right, there's nothing else in here. Hey, well, if Sari is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have her around. It's really fucking hot in here now. Well, if Sarah is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention that there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Is it actually? Did I reinstall? No. Monica. Hi, I'm Monica. High school devil and president of the literature club. Poetry is life. Lol. I wonder if they follow Clint. No, they don't. Anyway, You just delete the file name first run? Oh. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise here. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So kawaii! Wow, these look amazing. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sari grabs the first one, then I follow. It's delicious. Sari talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. If you keep a whole set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So critics says, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read over the past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Mango. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but just keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger, My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. And telling in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of the books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, yeah. Well, about, you know, the first thing he said, mango. That's right. Natsuki tends to read mango in the club. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, mango is literature too, you know. So if Critic Zeus wants to read some of my mango, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be also nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. You can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? Maybe, sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree with you or anything. Yeah, you're right as per usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read Mango? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your intentions. Interests, sorry. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's worthy of literature. Are you just saying that? No. I've realized my error. If you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a mango to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you'll do that for me, Yuri. You can just trust me to find something that you'll really like. Yeah, first day, it was people complaining how I say manga or manga. So I just got rid of that and just said mango. Same here. Perhaps I'll visit. It's just a bit abusive. Microwave. Not nice reading that in chat. You've returned for your Doki Doki fix. We're almost at the end. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after a club meeting. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so kawaii. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some mango there too, okay? Yes. I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hey, I guess the meeting's over. Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone get along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Critic Zeus. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around Sayori. Aww, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. The S Club 7? What? It's pronounced Mongu? Alright. No, it's not. C9 Mango? Now that you joined every day, it's going to be so much fun. Hey, Critic Zeus, I really want to thank you. Oh, thank you for loving me at my worst. Da, 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 da. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. Maybe. But I really know everything, Critic Zeus. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. Forever and ever. Alright. No. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There is no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Critic Zeus. Goodbye, Literature Club. What? What?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
All right, so wait, what should I do?
Every day, I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
So, okay, so wait, chat, what do I do? Monica's such a sweetheart. So true. She's such a kind soul.
I found everybody a fun assignment to do today.
Dan Salvato.
When you're here, everything that we do is
Wait,
fun
what?
for them anyway.
Slowly pushing the laptop. Zeus is going to learn this on piano for next stream. No, I'm not.
Read my own feelings. What good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending,
Wait, what are we going to do?
just for me
Wait,
to have it all.
Kuro, should I, like, go back and just, like, go to the point where, go to the point, where I deleted her and continue?
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who
Wait,
are
what the
free?
fuck is going on here?
Is it love if I take your is
Alright,
it
yeah, I'll do
love
that, dummy.
if I set you free?
The fuck is she doing?
The ink flows down into a
Just
dark
delete the game and
puddle.
reinstall it.
How can I write
Yeah, I mean, like, I can do that. That's super easy. I can do that.
if I can't hear the sound of your heart?
What does that say?
What do
NYSS.
you call love in your reality? And
Oh,
in your
what?
reality, if I don't know how to
What?
love you,
Special thanks to Critic Zeus. What the fuck?
I'll leave you be.
Made with Love by Tim. This is a really cool game. Ah, okay. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Airascript. All right. Just wants me to reinstall the game. All right. It'll be like, it'll take me like no time to install. I've got fast internet, so. Doki Doki Literature. That took me 7 hours. Ugh, are you joking? Fuck is it? Ugh, I gotta go to the store and download it again. Are you joking? It's only 300 megabytes. Lol. Yeah, but then I have to verify game cache anyway. And it will take me, depending on how fast it ends up downloading. Ugh, do I have to restart Steam? They make me do it. No, here we go. It'll take like 10 seconds or something. Yeah, 20 seconds. But I look really pale? Nah, I just am pale. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, chat. Thank you very much for caring about me. But yeah, I'm fine. I just haven't been out much. I'm a vampire. Well, I mean, I haven't been outside much. All right. It's booting up. Chat. What do we say here? I'm assuming we say previous save file has been found. What do I say? Yes, delete my data. Dami, thanks for the follow, my friend. Appreciate it. Go get some sun. Yeah, I'm planning to. Don't worry. Oh, lol. Delete or okay, yes, delete my existing data. All right. This game is not suitable for children. I agree. Yeah, it's gonna mess up for a second. There we go. God, that's loud. Wait. So wait, what are we doing now? We just skip? Okay. Start new game and delete Monica. Really? Are you sure? Okay, before I start the game, start new game. You can choose a different girl this time. Well, I don't want to play through the whole fucking game again. Hold control to skip. All right. No, I want to see the ending part. All right. Can I just like... Fine, fuck. Do your suggestion. No, I'm not going to do your suggestion. You put Kappa. I don't believe you. All right, control. All right. Why doesn't it work? Check unseen text. Oh my god. No, it's crashing my game. It crashed my game. Lol. Lol. It was too fucking fast. Lol. Whoops. Absolutely fucking destroyed it. Okay, I agree. All right. I like this. This is fucking hilarious. All right. Let's try this again. Return. There we go. It should be better. It's because I made it into a different thing, so... If my computer couldn't handle that, a Core i9, yeah. If my computer couldn't handle that, I'd be like, I'd just hit myself. It's because I like resized the window and I didn't like that at all. Oh, time to write a poem. Yeah, that's fine. This game is pure shit show. I mean, what? How long is it going to take me to get through all of this? Oh, damn. Let's do Natsuki. Sayori. Yuri. It's like I'm spamming chat. Thank you, Rouge. I appreciate that. Actually, let's save. There we go. I wonder how quickly, like, how much faster this is. That's Yuri. I don't know. I don't even know what that was for, but it doesn't really matter in the end, does it? What a speed run. I know, right? I'm so fast. I'm actually speed reading this. I don't know if you've ever, if you legends have, oh. Wait, what happened? Cool beans, Monica. Have you seen Kath and Kim? You know, the speed reading? Gotta go fast. Sonic fast. Alright, let's save. I'm not gonna get my McFlurry, damn it. Thought it was $2. Anyway, chat. How you guys going? I would walk home with Yuri. Graveyard. So what did you miss? The whole game. Wait, can you not read this? I'm on 60 FPS for a reason. Being tired watching me. What, am I really that boring? I love that Kuro was so angry. So angry. Oh, we're gonna her house. Nice. All right, there we go. She's depressed. It's upsetting. Oh, damn, we're at her house? Holy crap. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, no. Oh, no, we shouldn't have done that. Fuck. Oh, this will be so interesting. Wait, save. This will be so interesting because when shit goes down... yes, sure. Happy thoughts. Cool. Here, let me just do this poem really quick. Wait. Oh, yeah, we know. We've seen the painting, it changes. The one that's back here, do you mean? Hey, Monica. There it is. No, are you not caught up after this test? There are a couple. There are a couple. They're towards the end, by the way. A dream. This is different. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep whilst everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing. It's something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Oh, that's true. For one. Go to the characters file and open their file in any picture app. You'll see the Easter egg. Oh, what the fuck? I'll show chat this. Thanks for that, by the way. That is so messed up. Paint cannot read this file. Okay, so there's only 2. It's a bit too big, but we can get it. Alright, well, just so you can check, this is what it looks like. These are the 2 things. It's a bit weird and messed up. I don't know what this means, but yeah. In Sayori's room? Oh. Thank God we didn't see her cutting herself again. That's fucked. Oh, that's right. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? QR code, left photo? I don't know, maybe. Brighten the pictures up. Why is Yuri not meant to have one? I don't know how to make it brighter. I have to open it with Photoshop. Yuri is an audio file. Really? I don't know. Not a paint connoisseur. I don't know. I'm sure it's online somewhere. We can check it out later. All right, let's show our poem to Yuri. There we go. Yes. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. La-di-da-di-da. Oh, so she still killed herself. All right. Yeah, they did. Always forced to choose Monica. Always, for some reason, chat. It's like she's some special entity or something. I don't know. It was Yuri killing herself. She stabbed herself. Now that's why there's ominous music right now. All right. Don't skip past it. I won't. Don't trust me. I won't. When we get there, I'll probably like just click it a lot. Ooh. All right, we got to go through this slowly. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other. Yeah. That's all right. I don't know anything about the real you. Am I a boy or a girl? Who knows? Does it really matter? Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is all a game? Could it possibly be that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if you only paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little less awkward for you. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started the mess with her and then guess just drove her to kill herself. Ha ha ha! I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name. Well, not really. It's because she didn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, well, it's true. You make some mistakes, la-di-da-di-da. You just keep spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would... Anyway, she made her confess. Delete her? Oh, okay, so I should delete her? Why? Alright, and then the whole time I barely... Does that mean I have to delete the game and install it again? How? Because I'm not doing that. What kind of cruel game is this, Critic Zeus? Are you the... Okay, here we go. It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy. This is when she starts talking about... I think this is a little later on. You'll never be able to understand one thing, the pain of knowing how alone I really am. And then she's like, I love you. And then she writes a poem. I'm pretty sure she writes a poem, doesn't she? I'm not going to delete her. Okay, I went all this way. Do you realize, chat, it's more of a hassle for me than it is for you. I'm the streamer. I think Monica has around 50 random lines she can say in #JustMonica. More and more flat. Even the more expensive poems feel empty to me. La-di-da-di-da. Truly understood. You probably saved my life, Critic Zeus. I don't think I could continue to live in this world without you. How could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities here. Okay, we're close to where we were before. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I feel really bad to witness some nasty things, but I realize that you and I have the same personality. Perspective, sorry. It's all just a game. I knew you would get over it. I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are the light in my world. There's nothing else in this game for me. Will you make me smile like this every day? Will I go out with her? Yeah. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Critic Zeus. The funny part is that I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, critics says. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so don't think anything will get in the way anymore. Should I delete the thing? After the dialogue is over, you can turn the game off and back on. Alright. I got a date again. 2 dates in 1 night. I'm a fucking stud. Sup, being red. Thanks for the follow. How you doing? And wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there was a folder called characters. This is when I deleted her. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess the plus side. On the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I just want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's one way to find out. Sup, Oz? How you doing? I'm not going to read that comment. Monica, my baby Monica. Hi again, Critic Zeus. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Critic Zeus, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. Why can't I find a lovely girl like this in my life, chat? Oh, okay, well. There you go. Well, will you please read it? Alright, happy end. There we go, we read it. So good. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best for us to part the game like everyone else. Like that would be the help of... Okay, anyway. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide or anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Critic Zeus? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi, everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? They said recording, not streaming. I'm a little disappointed. Do you really need another girl? All you need is just Monica. Just Monica. That's true. I'm sure people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. Alright, here, how about... It's just my face now. I feel like I'm being put on the spot right now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Alright, I do want to see a trick. I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? Hey, babe. How you doing? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. If you gave me some time, did I scare you? Ah ha ha ha, you're so cute. Anyway, Critic Zeus, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Lol. Why is everyone saying hi, Monica? Oh, because she said hello to you. Lol. I'm such a fucking idiot. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I was kind of hoping that they'd write like a script where... I don't know how they'd do this, but... Like, it'd be really fucking creepy if they had a Twitch bot that would join the stream. So it would match... the name in the game and the streamer. That'd be really fucking creepy. I can't help but wonder how things would be different in the game if we just gave me a route in the first place. Okay, well, I mean, if you want to get laid, you just put it up. I think I would end up forcing you into my route anyway. It has less to do with me about having a route and more to do with me knowing nothing is real. I think the only difference would be... Is there anything else, chat, for me? Yeah, but you'd have to connect your Twitch chat to it. That'd be a little bit too obvious, though. I think the only difference between such drastic measures to be with you, maybe the rest of the club would still be around. I can do it multiple times. Do I need to? Not that it really matters. It's just all lost meaning once I found out it wasn't real. So I really don't miss those days or anything. I really don't. Okay, cool. So we close? So I close? You sure you want to quit? I'm trusting Dami. Close and reopen. All right, let's close and reopen. Oh, well, I mean, like it fucking destroyed itself anyway. Oh, what the fuck? What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping... Oh, wait, you guys can't see this. There we go. I was hoping this would stop now. Just be the two of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Critics just... I don't know if you would have... You have any idea. But if you know what might be causing that, could you do something about it? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. Should I do it again? Do I do it again? You can do this about 3 times more. Welcome back, Annabelle. Alright. Why does it like kill the process? What just happened? Oh, okay. So it's the same dialogue? Whenever it happens, it almost feels like I've been killed or something. Maybe I have to get to the end. What a horrible feeling. If you could figure out what's causing that, I'd love you forever. Where did you find this game anyway? Someone recommended it to me. And it also was like on top of, it was like top seller at one point. You're back. I had another really bad dream. You're not the one doing it to me, are you? It seems one of you quit the game. So if you could try to avoid doing that, I would be really grateful. Don't worry, I don't think it's caused me any harm aside from mental scarring. I'll be fine as long as my character file stays intact. Alright. And then is that it? Who would recommend this? Chazza, How, a bunch of other people, but they're the ones I remember. I think that's it. There's nothing more. All right. Chat. Do you know what that means? I get to sleep. Hi, Critic Zeus. I see you quit the game on me again. I know I asked already, but can you seriously please not do it? All right, chat. Yeah, you did. I know you did. I know How did for sure. Why would you want to do that to me? There's nothing wrong with my character file, right? Maybe you should make a backup of it or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it in the folder called... Alright, how about you don't post everything, like my location of where this application is? Alright, chat. Alright. Alright, that was Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright. We finished Doki Doki Literature Club. I can officially put that on my list of games that I have completed on stream. Can we check? Actually, I want to check out one more game. I just want to show... do I want to do that now? No, we can do it tomorrow. Let's do it tomorrow. Anyway. I did finish Doki Doki. Don't bring it up. I don't want to play it anymore. Now you can do the safe run where nobody dies. Oh, fuck that. No. I appreciate everyone who came to watch me play Doki Doki Literature Club. I appreciate everyone who came to watch me fail at Hitman so bad. I literally have no idea what we're going to do tomorrow, so I might start up Stardew Valley or something. I'd prefer to play a more story. I guess that's got a story to it, but I don't know. This is a struggle. We've encountered a problem, chat. We've encountered what I like to call the variety issue on stream is that I've run out of games. But we'll see. We'll see. If I can't think of anything, we'll play Stardew Valley. I swear everyone is playing Stardew Valley. Do you not like it, Lofty? Red Dead Redemption is story heavy. Oh my god, City. Yes, actually, I might be able to. Good fucking choice. City, if I can play that. Oh, actually, tomorrow is Saturday. Wait, no, it's Friday. Wait, what is today? Oh, no, did I play? No, okay, we're doing Sims. That's right, it's Sim Saturday. Sim Saturday. Game Jolt. Ooh. I'll have a look. All right. Today is Saturday. Yeah, I know, but like tonight's stream. But glitches and death. We have to get through it though. We have to. We'll go rags to riches, okay? All right. All right, everyone. Thank you for the love and support. Thanks for all the follows. I appreciate the resubs. And I will see you tomorrow for some fun. All right. Stay safe. No drinking. Maybe. We got more Fireball. So depending on how I'm feeling. But anyway, love you guys. See you tomorrow.